Offbeat Roadhouse is supported by Plan 9 Music in the Seminole Square Shopping Center, Charlottesville, and in Carytown, Richmond, or online at plan9music.com. Plan 9, supporting the independent music community.
Welcome to Offbeat Roadhouse, heard each Friday night from 8 to 9 right here on WTJU Charlottesville and streaming worldwide at WTJU.net. Offbeat Roadhouse invites a different musical group into your home for an hour-long concert live from WTJU's performance space on Ivy Road, right next door to Vivace. Tonight's concert features Gaelynn Lea.
Hello, and thanks so much for having me here on the radio and in the studio. My name is Gaelynn Lea. I am a violinist and songwriter from Duluth, Minnesota. I use a looping pedal, so it records my violin in real time, and then I can layer it up. So I'll be doing live looping. It can either be really awesome or go horribly wrong, so hopefully tonight it will behave. And I am going to play some original music and some traditional Celtic tunes that are kind of brought to life with the looping pedal. So I'm going to start out with a song called Watch the World Unfold. It's about not being so hard on yourself when you make a mistake. Pushing up through the dirt just like a seed, but you're never quite a flower. You feel more just like a weed. Driving through. You want to know where you are going, but the windshield's always dirty, and you never get to see what makes you think that you'll ever get there. What makes you think you deserve to know? Who are you really? Are you so important? Take a look around and watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Need advice, you have no clue what you're doing. Moral compass it is spinning, an identity unhinged. Where to turn, there's so many opinions, and they're all a little different, and the outlook's getting dim. What makes you think that you'll ever get there? What makes you think you deserve to know? Who are you really? Are you so important? Take a look around and watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. pushing up through the dirt just like a seed, but you're never quite a flower. You feel more just like a weed. Thank you. Thank you. So this song, I'm gonna do a traditional Celtic one just because that is kind of how I got more practice with the looping pedal. I really kind of wanted to blow it up half the time that I was using it at the first year or so, and what really kind of helped take some of the edge off was working with tunes I had already learned at fiddle jams. There's a little traditional music scene in the town that I'm from, Duluth, Minnesota, and that was sort of a fun way to experiment. So this is Swallowtail Jig. It's a Celtic tune that I just really think is fun to loop, partly because I like to picture a boat out on the water. So here we go. Oh, and for those of you who aren't and I just confused the sound people, sorry. For those of you who aren't in the room, I'm a short white woman with long dark hair, and I use an electric wheelchair. My arms and legs are shorter, and I play my violin up and down, kind of like a small cello. And so I had a really good teacher in junior high who kind of helped facilitate like how to figure out how to play. And I've been playing for 31 years, so really thought of myself as a violinist before I ever started writing songs. And so this tune is sort of like pre-songwriting days when I learned how to loop. So here we go. This is Swallowtail Jig. Thank you. I just love that the layers you can do and the harmonies and stuff. You can loop any instrument. You can get a vocal microphone looper and use it to really loop anything. So the sky is the limit if you've never tried it and it seems fun to you. I encourage you to try one out. So I think I'm going to do a song called Grace and a Tender Hand. This is the first song I ever wrote. I remember I was like, had already played violin for 17 years. I was on the bus on my way to work, and I'm like, wait a minute, I think I'm writing a song. What? And I got to work, and I was like, I got to go to the bathroom, but I really just went to the hallway and wrote the lyrics down so I wouldn't forget them and sang them into my phone. And then luckily, I had a band practice that night for an instrumental project I was working on called The Murder of Crows with a songwriter and guitarist and singer named Alan Sparhawk, who is in the band Low formerly. And I was like, I wrote a song. And I was really scared to tell him this. And he's like, let's hear it. So I sang it for him, and he kind of sat there, and he's like, could you do a third verse? And I was like, well, yeah, probably. And he's like, can you do it by tomorrow? And I was like, maybe, why? And he's like, let's do it tomorrow night at our show. So it was very fast turnaround and pretty scary, but I'm really grateful that he encouraged me to do it. So this is Grace and a Tender Hand. I don't know the words for the song I want to sing you. I don't have a name for what I want to bring you. And I don't understand what you've seen or all that you have done. But if I could bring you peace today, my battle would be won. You're weighted down with worry. You doubt what you are worth. You question if you'll ever know your place upon the earth. But if you saw what I see, this perfect person standing next to me, if you could kindly let yourself be, your battle would be won. We don't know the outcomes, how this story will unfold. We only have a moment, and it is not ours to hold. A place to fall, a time to land. We grow by grace and a tender hand. The beauty of this hidden plan is our battle has been won. The beauty of this hidden plan is our battle has been won. Thank you. Thank you. So I think I will do, this is the song that I entered into the Tiny Desk contest way back in 2016, almost 10 years ago. When the book comes out, it'll have been 10 years. It comes out on April 14th. I should say it is available for pre-order now. It is called It Wasn't Meant to Be Perfect. And this song really changed my life. I won the contest and ended up being able to tour all over with my husband, Paul, and meet so many other amazing artists. In more recent years, I've been able to connect with more disabled artists, which has been really cool and empowering and just cool to know that you're not alone and that we're shaping culture in this new way. So it's just been a really good experience, and all because of this one song, which is very weird to think about, and awesome. But it is Someday We'll Linger in the Sun. It's about how love is beautiful even in the times when it's really difficult and when things are really hard. So here we go. Complex vintage wine, all rotted leaves and lemon rind. I'd spit you out, but now you're mine. We bit the fruit, it seemed a lie. I'll never know which way was right. Now side by side we face the night, and I love you, and I love you. We walked the pier and back again. It was the most scared I've I've ever been. You held my hand until the end, and I love you. And I love you. Don't tell me we've got time. The subtle thief of life, it slips away when we pay no mind. We pull the weeds out till the dawn, nearly too tired to carry on. Someday we'll linger in the sun, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This song is called, trying to decide which one to do. Such a short set. Okay, so the song is called The Long Way Around. When two souls meet and the whole world feels new, shared moments sweet, all colors bright and true, and there is laughter, and there are good things growing everywhere. And I'm happy to be in this place with you, and I'm happy to be in this place. You let it out, you laid it all across the table. What's this about? And you're making me unstable, and I don't wanna go down this road with you. No, I don't want to go down this road. I want to go, but I can't, and I won't. I'll learn to sew up the wounds that I broke open with you, 'cause I knew and I chose, and I don't feel at home in this world anymore. No, I don't feel at home in this world. We rein it in, and there is better understanding. Nobody wins if there is flight without the landing, and we learn to keep our hearts in time. Try not to burn the careful ties that bind us together. And I'm taking the long way around with you. And I'm taking the long way around. And I'm happy to be in this place with you. And I'm taking the long way around. Thank you. So this song is probably the only song that I've ever written specifically about disability. Most of my music is sappy love songs and the like. And just kidding, I don't actually like sappy love songs very much, in case you can't tell by how hopefully unsappy that one was. But anyway, so, but I do, like, you know, just love writing about people and emotions and relationships. But this song came about back in 2017, I think, like when we were trying to save Medicaid basically for disabled people. You know, I rely on healthcare. It's really important for me, and so many other people with disabilities. And so the thing that I wrote this song about specifically was that I didn't feel like our views were being heard in the media. Disabled people's stories weren't really being told, and it was really frustrating to feel left out of a conversation that was going to be so impactful on our daily lives. And so without any feedback, it felt pretty powerless. So I wrote this song called I Wait, and it's sort of like a rallying cry for disabled people, I suppose, about having needing a seat at the table. And right now it feels like we definitely don't have a seat at the table, but there's a great saying, and somebody in here will probably know who said it. I keep forgetting, I'm a terrible memory, but the whole saying of like, if there's not a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. And I think that's kind of where we're at. So thank you to everybody who is doing work to make sure people with disabilities are getting their voices heard, and who are empowering disabled people to you know, be part of our society, not just in the music world, but everywhere. So this is I Wait. And yeah, just thank you for being here. I have one more song after that, but this one is, hopefully out there for anyone who is doing the work. So here we go. Can you see me way in the back here? I've been waiting in line. It's been a long time, can't get no service. Still I am hoping for a sign that one day things will change and we can finally take our place. That history won't forget us or try to minimize our pain, and so I wait. And so I wait. Did you know that when I get angry, I breathe fire? I could burn this place down. You may not realize all of the small ways I am not welcome, but just take a look around. So everybody knows that you need a place to go. And living isn't easy if you incinerate your home, and so I stay. And so I stay. I may seem angry, so please forgive me, but I am still not free in this society. How long must we keep fighting for our right to be living? Wrongs overdue for righting. We're a bit too forgiving. So if you hear them make claims of progress, take a good look and see who isn't there. We need a seat now at the table, so please invite us, or don't pretend to care. Thank you. Thank you. So I have one more song for you tonight. Gonna end it on a little softer note. This song is So in 2022, I got asked to compose the music for Macbeth on Broadway. I know you're not supposed to say that word on a stage, but if you're listening on the radio, it doesn't count, right? So, and I composed this music and recorded it ahead of time, and then went out into New York and placed it in the play. It wasn't a musical, of course, so it was all pre-recorded. But this song was Lady Macbeth's theme, basically. Her song, it came in at the very end after everything bad happens. Go read the book if you haven't yet. And just kind of like her reflecting on her decisions, I think, is kind of what I was thinking when I put this song in the play. It's called Perfect, and the title of my book, It Wasn't Meant to Be Perfect, is actually taken from this song. The book kind of ends on that Macbeth experience, so follows my life up to there. As a disabled person, as a musician, as an entrepreneur who likes to travel to really random places all over, it's kind of got a lot of different angles, but I hope that when people read it, they will learn just that, like, being disabled doesn't preclude happiness or, like, friendship or interests or hobbies or you know, like, careers and all these things. So just to help people think about it a little bit differently, but hopefully with a lot of humor and joy. That's the goal. So this is my last song. It's called It Wasn't Meant to Be Perfect. After me, it'll be the amazing Molly Joyce, who's another disabled artist who I really love, and I'm excited that you get to hear her. So here we go. I got it wrong. It wasn't meant to be, wasn't meant to be perfect. We were so busy painting, we didn't see the corner. Some days we both felt trapped there, but still the nights were warmer. We navigated love, terms and conditions applied. Some were pre-existing, others grew over time. Behind the scenes, we just wouldn't let it go, wouldn't let it go to pieces. Who knew we'd dig our own graves here? No other would tend them with such great care. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tragedy's viewed through its own lens, but just out of frame sits an old friend, watching our choices play out in the end, returning each other to where we began. Wish I had known it wasn't meant to be, wasn't meant to be perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll take a short break. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Molly Joyce will be right up. Thank you. Thank you.
You are listening to a concert with Gaelynn Lea right here on WTJU. We will get back to the music in just a moment.
Coming up this Halloween night at Offbeat Roadhouse, we look back at the macabre sounds of goth folk duo Charming Disaster. An all-new Offbeat Roadhouse returns November 7th with jazz vibraphonist and multi-instrumentalist Warren Wolf. For additional details, visit WTJU.net.
Send a signal in Morse code.
Offbeat Roadhouse is supported by Plan 9 Music in the Seminole Square Shopping Center, Charlottesville, and in Carytown, Richmond, or online at plan9music.com. Plan 9, supporting the independent music community.
How good is your ear and your folk music memory? Recognize this tune? It's The Miller of Drohan by Lunasa. What about this guitar? Stefan Rembel and Echoes of Spain. What about this group? That's Hawktail and the Tobogganist. So what do these three acts have in common? They've all played on the WTJU stage. You can hear their full performances anytime for free on our YouTube. Over a decade of legendary live acts at your fingertips. Just go to youtube.com/WTJU.
Now let's get back to tonight's Offbeat Roadhouse with a special set from Molly Joyce.
Thank you so much. My name is Molly Joyce. I'm a white female with blue eyes and brown hair. Today my hair is tied up in a bun and I'm wearing a mostly black outfit. And I'm going to try the impossible task of following up the amazing Gaelynn Lea. I feel very fortunate to have her here in Charlottesville. I first want to give a huge thanks to Virginia Tech for help making this whole Virginia visit possible. The Department of Music, Vice Provost for the Arts, Rolling Grant for help supporting this, and of course WTJU for having us. I'm going to be presenting 3 songs in succession that I think kind of represent my studies at UVA. I'm a PhD student in the Department of Music, focusing on music technology, and the 3 songs here, one, they feature kind of what I like to call adaptive music technology, various devices like this one called a MUGIC, which stands for Music User Gestural Interface Control, and basically sends motion data to the computer, and then I tell the computer what to do with that motion data. I'll also be performing with, this is known as like a Kaiku music glove from Finland, which is basically kind of a keyboard on a glove. And all of these instruments, similar to how Gaelynn was performing with her violin, are more, again, adaptive to my disability of an impaired left hand following a car accident. And also, the songs I'll be performing are kind of tied into that accident as they set surgical records to musical lyrics, basically. And also before each song, you'll hear kind of sound descriptions which help describe the sound for artistic and accessibility purposes.
Welcome to the performance. Each song includes a sound description before it to describe the oral content for artistic and accessibility purposes. The descriptions were written by myself and artist Andy Slater, and I encourage you to check out his work at www.thisisandyslater.net. Thank you to WTJU and Peter Jones for having us. I hope you enjoy.
The motion. August 9th, 1999. The gradual introduction of various sine tones. They develop upon one another and transition into different forms of audio processing, including changes in volume, distortion, and bass tones. Above these are vocals singing surgical records from a car accident, and near the end noise is introduced to disrupt the motion and flow. August 13th plus 16, 1999. Pulsing waves with low frequency. Intense vocals overneath. Distortion gradually growing.
Near amputation with flexor tendons, dissection, deep muscle heads, standard abdominal, skin flap raise, muscle divided at its origin, dissection into me, down the origin, in the vessel again, in the vessel again, muscle transferred to the organ into end, anastomosis between ulnar skin wound close on me, abdominal close on me, flap was done, scissors were used to cut the flap, coagulated, veins were noted, concluded that the flap was non-viable.
November 24th, 1999. A dim white globe descends slowly from above. It flickers with an glacial pace. Its movement leaves traces like an icy comet tail. As it glows wider, it grows double in size until its surface shows actual detail. Cross lines, purple deltas of veins wound tight as a ball of yarn. It hovers over an empty four-post bed. The layers unwind and wrap the bed like a bandage. One layer over another over another dozen. The cocoon it has created quivers at the speed of the flickering globe. Invisible hands point to prey as the bandages deteriorate to beige flesh like dust. The globe rises out of view in exchange for a thin red electric web. It lowers to the floor to gather the dust until melting into the ground.
Thank you.
Or Offbeat Roadhouse with Gaelynn Lea and Molly Joyce. Coming up next week will be a special encore Halloween edition featuring Charming Disaster. An all-new Offbeat Roadhouse returns November 7th with Warren Wolf. Thanks to Gaelynn Lea and Molly Joyce, and of course to you for listening. We will see you next time, right here at the Roadhouse.
If you missed some of tonight's performance or would like to hear a previous week's concert, visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WTJU.